Good evening, everyone. It's just Damien. I've got a couple of updates to make, basically, on what's happening on things. Update one is, I made a video last week about my issues with Virgin Media, the broadband, that kind of thing. Don't know if it was last week I made it or this week. The video, yeah, made the video, and I was honest in the video of Virgin Media have finally spoken to me on the phone and finally listened to what I said. They're going to be able to bring the cable in from the outside, and then I'm going to reroute the cable through the chimney into where I want it, and then they're going to come back at a later date to basically finish off. I'm still going to have the internet how I have now, but it's about getting the cabling up here so I can have the cabling ready so I can get the modem where I need it. So basically there's that's in the pipeline. They haven't rang me back yet to book it up. However, I'm still waiting to hear back from that, and I've made a couple of more suggestions to Maria from Virgin Media about how I want to work with them in the future on work placements, voluntary work, and that kind of thing. But I don't think that I'll get a work placement or voluntary work, even though that it'll give them some awareness for autism, Asperger's syndrome, hidden disabilities. I don't think they're willing to work with me like on a permanent basis as voluntary or a work placement. So I'm still looking at different opportunities. I've got mental I've got the meter, coming on Monday to install that. Getting smart meters installed. However, they're going to work like a normal meter for me. However, the only difference is I don't have to give the meter readings every month, so it'll work for the smart meter for them. But for me, it'll work as a normal meter. That's just so I can still get used to using my electric usage. And if I had a control panel, say this was my control panel, it's an iPhone 11, but say this was a control panel screen, I'd be picking it up, constantly checking it, and it'll make my electric usage worse than what it is now. I am getting used to using my electric more, and I am watching telly more. I sometimes go to my neighbours downstairs and leave things plugged in and switched on, and it doesn't bother me as much now. I do need to use it more than what I am though, but I am getting into a bit of a routine, bit of a rhythm. As I say, I play on my laptop all the time now. I watch telly on a night. I sometimes sit all day with the telly on the Sunday, depending if the Formula One's on. But if the Formula One's on and it finishes, I don't turn the telly off anymore. I put something else on. Basically, there's that. And I'm still looking at getting the flat soundproofed. I've got some quotes for the soundproofing, and I'm just waiting for the council to get back in touch with me on a few things. I just find that I don't know if I mentioned it in a previous video, but the council keep passing me from one person to another, and I feel like I'm getting messed about a bit. But they don't have a clue, the housing department, to be honest. I seem to know more about the rules than them, but I had issues with the housing department when I moved in. They kept sending bills to the previous owner. Instead, in the end, I had to send I had to send an email to my solicitor and get my solicitor to send him a letter to say that everything's in my name now. I've got an appointment, a phone call next week, just to clarify things about my voluntary work, about my training and employment program, and I also am getting a phone call back from a therapist team talking changes on the 7th, I think. However, the issue there is I've used them before talking changes and the seminator too complex for them to work with. So I'm not building my hopes up too much, and I'm not building my hopes up too much. I just need to take things each day as it comes, relax, and basically enjoy myself a little bit more. I need to work with my social workers more. I need to work with the doctors more. And I need to be honest with my social worker as well. And most importantly, I need to enjoy being myself more and be honest with myself as well. Also, if anyone is able to help with the rest of the routing for the cable, I would really appreciate that. What else was it? Yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed really. I made a video the other night to say that there was a charity auction going. That there was a charity auction for me. There was a charity auction for me on eBay. Proceeds go to the National Autistic Society. There's less than 24 hours left on it. No one's bidded on it. I have put links in that. I have put links in that in the description, and I have put it on different other websites and that advertising it. However, nobody has bidded on it since I've made the video. 2 people have bidded on it. One person was before I made the video, and the other person that's winning was my neighbour downstairs. She put a bid on it to try to get people into buying it. However, the current bid's £1.20, and no one's won, and no one else has bidded on it. It's a little bit disappointing for the charity because they're not going to get much money out of it really, and I don't know how much they'll get if you take into consideration 12.5%. The 12.5% list eBay fees, but I don't know if they take the eBay fees into consideration if it's a 100% full charity auction. But I am a little bit disappointed in it, to be honest. I do want to date, as I say, and I thought a charity auction to have a date with me would get people interested in meeting me, say, and new ways into meeting new people. I've got a couple of comments on the video, so you're not famous, and I've had a couple of other comments on dating sites and that before being nasty. I don't know why they do it, but this was before the video anyway. I had nasty messages on dating sites before, and I've had abuse online before when I've posted myself on Facebook and on other groups just for trying to find love in unconventional ways. I'm being truly honest here. It's me that posts the links. It's me that posts the profiles on Facebook. No one's hacked into my account. No one's hacked into my account, and it's not a fake account. I've never dated before, and I just want to date, and I just want to find love. I would like to meet someone before the British Grand Prix and go to the British Grand Prix with them, and basically, I don't think that's going to happen now, because there's less than 4 weeks to go. I have applied for dating programs and that kind of stuff. I've applied for dating programs. However, I've not heard back from dating programs. I've had a couple callbacks from the Undateables. Sadly with them, I'm too undateable for them. I've applied for dinner date, take me out. I once applied for a TV series, like Big Brother, that kind of thing, but I've not anything back from them. I want to appear on Loose Women or Good Morning Britain or This Morning and basically talk openly like I'm doing on YouTube and meet someone that way. But I just need to take each day at a time, really. I just need to relax, take one thing in at a time, focus on getting things done. As I say, the cabling, I just need to get someone to route it through the chimney breast, which is behind the laptop, and get the cable into behind the telly, and then the wires will be hidden and everything will be sorted after that. Once I get the cabling in, I'll be able to call Virgin Media back out for the cable to be connected and get that sorted. But yeah, it's just I don't want another Christmas. I don't want another Christmas being lonely again. Yeah, but as I say, I've got a couple of things in the pipeline with things. I've got a couple of things in the pipeline with things. I stood on my other headphones the other week and I broke them. Don't know if that was last week or the week before, but I broke them. So I broke them. I bought these from Boys. Don't know if they were $13.99 or $14.99. $13.99, $14.99. The battery on them, they sound alright. The battery on them doesn't last properly, so I'm using these. It's out of an old headphone, some old headphones. I've got to plug them in there, and that'll, if the batteries go flat, that'll allow me to play the music when the battery's flat. However, the issue is iPhone 11. You've only got lightning ports now, no headphone jack. So I bought this $13.99. It's braided. It's got a bit of rubber there, bit of rubber here, braided. The ones from Apple I've used before from other people. Ones what other people have gave me, they don't last 5 minutes, and the adapters break. I bought one of them from eBay once before. No, one of them from Amazon. Sorry, and I had to send it back. I had to send it back. I had to send it back, but I had to send it back because it didn't work. But when I made that, and I had a feeling it wasn't going to work anyway. But when I made that order, regardless if it was faulty or not, it was actually cheap buying that than it was. It was actually cheaper buying that to get the free delivery with the order rather than spending the extra on delivery. So it worked out cheaper in the long run buying that, and I got a refund as well. But this just plugs into here. I'm not really keen on the red. I would have preferred black, but it had good reviews. And you just plug like that. I could have bought a braided lightning aux cable for cheaper, but the braided iPhone aux cables don't have, the braided lightning aux cables don't have these on them, which is the microphone for your headphones. So, and if you want to use, and there's other devices that I might want to plug into this, like speakers and that kind of stuff. So I've got a bit of flexibility in with this. I might buy a lightning aux cable anyway, but I'm not sure yet. But yeah, that's just a little update with these. I bought them to help with my anxieties for when I'm out just to listen to my music to chill. However, I was out the other day in Richmond and the battery went completely flat on me when I was coming home. And I've got that sorted. I've got a couple of other things that are supposed to be helping me as well. Bought this smartwatch, £30. It's supposed to be helping me with anxiety as well, because I'll be able to get once it's set up some of the apps. Once it's set up some of the apps that I use for anxiety, I'll be able to get the notification from the app on this. However, the downside is with having one of these is my anxiety. When I've been using it before, my anxiety has become worse because I'm constantly checking my blood pressure, checking my heart rate, and the more I read that, the more I tend to panic, the more my symptoms become worse. So I've just not used it for a while, and I'm gonna discuss with my social worker about how to use it properly and see if I can disable some of the features on it, just that I know that when I've been reading my blood pressure, when I've been reading my heart rate and that, it's been making me worse than what I am. Then it's been making my anxiety worse because I've been panicking about it, overthinking. But yeah, there's that. So I'm not using that at the moment, just because it makes my anxiety worse, because I'm more likely to check on things. But it is a £30 watch. The battery on this only lasts a day for some reason, or just over. Can't really. Yeah, just over a day or something. Not really. Don't know if it's just over a day or just under. Yeah, yeah. I'm not sure if it's just over a day or just under because I wore it. I got it set up once, went out, and it had gone flat when I was out. So I don't know if it lasted just over 24 hours or just under 24 hours. But I'm gonna see how. It was only £30 anyway, so I'm gonna see how well it runs and see how well it runs, and then see if I need to buy a more expensive one with a better battery. But it you get what you pay for. But I like I liked it because it looks more like a normal watch rather than a smartwatch because smartwatches are usually square. Uh, yeah, so yeah, I don't know. Yeah. So there's that, and basically, I'm still looking for voluntary work. I'm still looking for voluntary work. I'm still looking for training, and I'm still looking for getting my confidence back. Um, I would like to meet someone and date. I would like to work with companies about autism awareness, about disability awareness, about equality and diversity. I would also like to appear on TV and radio to get my story told, to be honest with people, and to share my story and to hopefully meet someone special that day. I've applied for things like Naked Attraction as well, but I would like to go on dating programs and that kind of thing. Feel free to message me. I'm a little bit disappointed in the auction, but you never know. People might bid, and someone might win it, apart from my neighbour. So I don't really know. I'm going to edit this video and post it online and chill with my music. And I've got TV on in the background, but I can't really have it turned up because I don't want to get done for copyright infringement and that kind of thing. Thank you and goodbye.